Good morning. I'm Isabella Nova, full professor of chemical engineering at the Department of Energy, and currently I'm executive director at Politecnico di Milano. Although we made progresses over the last few years, gender remains a relevant factor in determining the academic and professional path of young women and men. As an example, at Politecnico di Milano, data demonstrate a female preference for creative courses, such as architecture and design, over more scientific and technical ones, such as engineering. Female students make up approximately 25% of the undergraduate programs and slightly more in the graduate programs at Politecnico di Milano. The situation across the three different areas of study is clearly unequal. Specifically, architecture and design attract over 60% of female students. In contrast, the data changes within the fields of engineering, where female students comprise no more than 25% of the programs. To get more into the details, focusing on the specific courses of engineering, we have observed that biomedical engineering is the only one attended mostly by female students, while all the other disciplines remain predominantly male. If we focus on energy engineering, it is attended by only 20% of girls. Since there is anything inherently feminine in biomedical engineering, nor masculine in energy engineering from a conceptual standpoint, I believe this trend derives from cultural stereotypes. Indeed, biomedical subjects are commonly associated with healthcare and caregiving, which are traditionally considered a female domain. On the other hand, the energy sector is male-dominated, as it is possible to observe from the lower percentage of the girls attending classes related to energy subjects, and a lower percentage of women working in the energy sector as well. Indeed, data taken from the International Energy Agency show that, on the average, there are 76% fewer women than men working in the energy sector, a significant difference from the average 8% gap. So, sadly, recent data demonstrate that gender is still a relevant factor in pushing young people towards an education or a career in the energy sector. On the other side, I would like to say that there is an increasing number of students interested in the topic of clean energy, probably because young people are more sensitive to the issue of sustainability. I believe an unequal distribution of women and men in the clean energy sector is a limit to research and implementation of the field. Indeed, diversity represents an opportunity to share different ideas, perspectives, and way of thinking, an opportunity to enhance the growth and to boost innovation. In this regard, at Politecnico di Milano, we're working on different programs and initiatives to reduce the gender gap in STEM subjects, as explained in the Strategic Plan 2023-2025. The main objectives of the plan in terms of inclusion, diversity, and well-being at work consist of reaching 40% of female representation in new research recruits and 30% of gender-balanced study programs by the end of 2025. POP, Pari Opportunità Politecniche, Polytechnic Equal Opportunities, is a strategic program of Politecnico di Milano that strives for a study and work environment that respects gender identities, different abilities, cultures, and backgrounds. To get more into the details, Gender POP is the line of action promoting equal opportunities to familiarize female students with STEM studies, to attract more women to study at Politecnico and ensure that female students have a welcome environment that supports them during their studies. Among the main projects aimed at bringing girls closer to STEM subjects, the university awards study grants to female high school students to attend summer camps on programming and robotics. On the other side, PhD candidates can attend courses on storytelling techniques to become more role model, to be more effective at presenting their research and promoting events for STEM professions. To encourage women in pursuing their careers in the engineering sector, we provide financial support for professors who decide to return to research immediately after maternity, and a free nursery in the university for PhD candidates with children. Finally, women mentoring initiatives have been organized in collaboration with companies to prepare female students for the job market. We have various initiatives to adequately inform girls about STEM subjects, but the real key lies in overcoming stereotypes and the association of certain social and professional roles with men rather than women. Strong action needs to be taken in this direction. I refuse to believe that only a matter of passion is behind the 20% of girls choosing energy engineering. If we could foster equal opportunities in STEM fields without succumbing to this preconceived quitting based on stereotypes, that percentage would have a significant potential for growth. In conclusion, I wish to express my positive expectations toward a more inclusive and diverse future. Despite there is still a large scope of improvement, I'm proud to represent, together with Professor Donatella Asciuto, the first female rector of Politecnico di Milano, a concrete proof that STEM subjects and the energy sector are a female matter too. In this regard, I hope the success of women leaders in the sector of energy and technology could inspire young girls to embark on this path.